I've just created a WhatsApp group. I've just recreated a WhatsApp group so we can stay in contact if we need meeting IDs and things like that. That group is not going to be obviously spammed with information. That's just for communication to make sure that everything is nice and organized. The resources and things will be shared on the VIP Facebook group.
All right.
There you go. And we'll give you the link to the VIP Facebook group shortly.
Cool. Should we get going, Quentin?
Yeah, sure. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to share a couple of things with you, but excuse me. I want you all to get ready because you're going to be doing a lot of the talking, because I think it's a good idea if we all get to know each other and see where everybody is in their individual journeys in life, as well as in their personal training. So can everybody see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So obviously, welcome to the online PT course. We're going to be doing quite a lot of things that we're going to be teaching you guys, and we're probably going to learn a lot from you. But tonight we want to just make sure that we explain to you what the game plan is and how we believe we're going to get there. We're going to do some introductions, and then hopefully if we got some time left at the end, because we want to really spend a lot of time in understanding you guys and your journey, but we can start talking about how to design your membership and your clients that you're going to bring into your world, because we're going to be talking about your why, your niche, and who your ideal customer is. And then, as usual, we hope that we create some sparks and we get some ideas flowing and some inspiration, and hopefully we can get you to start implementing stuff straight away from the end of today. So just, I always say I want to see your mug that you've got, but I think we got problems with cameras and stuff. So I'm not going to insist on that tonight. Okay. So the first thing, the game plan that I want to introduce you guys to is that we're going to be using a team approach. All of us in this group, obviously we come to this because it's something that we want to learn. We each have in our individual goals what we want to achieve, but I also want to introduce the idea of a team goal that we all can do we can achieve so much more together rather than just each one of our own. Because this thing that we're going to be doing, going online with PT training and finding clients online and doing all of this stuff, there's lots of PTs all over the world since COVID that is trying to do this, and people having mixed success, and lots of people it's working for them, it's not working for them. And if you're doing this stuff on your own, it can be quite hard to achieve whatever you want to achieve. But if we do this together, then it makes it easier for everybody, it makes it faster for everybody, and the end results will be much better for each individual player in our team. So everybody wins. So this is the motto for our team, is together everyone achieves more. So hopefully you're all happy with that. So the team goal that I want to suggest that we're going to have is your success. That sounds a little bit counterintuitive when I say a team goal is your success, but that's literally what we want. We want each one in the team to achieve their individual goals, and that is the goal of the team. Okay. So is everybody okay with that? That we tackle this thing as a team? So,
yes, of course.
Good. Is there any objections against being a team? Okay.
None.
No objections.
I think there's a little bit of, as South Africans, we've got a little bit of that, like, don't steal my idea, or don't, like, I don't want you to just, like, see my work so that you don't do what I do.
Yeah.
That mentality honestly needs to go out the window, especially when you're dealing on a global platform. There are so many, there's so many potential clients that this should not even be a thought in your mind. Everyone in this group has got the same goal, and we have the same idea of what that successful, what that kind of is to be successful. And that is helping as many people as possible. Well, that's what I believe that every personal trainer gets into the business for.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you remember from last week, we said that you guys is basically the founding members of this PT coaching that Neil and I are doing. And what that means is that you guys, we need to get feedback from you. We need to hear from you what is the best way to create the best course. So what that means is the benefit is going to be for you is that everything will be designed around the questions that you have and the goals that you have, and that this will be dedicated group coaching. It wouldn't, we're not just going to give you information and tell you to run off and go and do this. We're going to be right here doing this alongside you. But there's benefits for us as well, because we will be able to create the best online PT coaching program that's around, because you guys are helping us. And we're going to, at the end, we're going to be able to share your success to promote our course going forward. So that's the ulterior motive we have. And we'll teach you to do the same with your individual courses. And then also something very important and dear to Neil's heart and my heart, is we will be fulfilling our purpose in life by making a difference in all of your lives. So that's very important to us.
But just before we move to the next slide, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart that everyone here that is here, that joined us, that shared the vision that we've kind of put out to you, and been brave enough to jump on board. As we've told you guys, this is something that we're going to be building, which can be a huge benefit, but it can also seem like a bit of a risky thing. So I really appreciate each one of you guys believing in us and wanting to be a part of this course. So thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. So what does that mean? The roles and responsibilities in our team is going to be as follows. The captain of the team is Mr. Neil Duplessis, because he's going to be on the field playing, and he's going to be building this online PT training program for himself. I will be coaching and getting involved as much as I can and teaching you guys from the sideline. But also, so we'll be teaching and we'll provide you with a game plan. We're going to obviously act as your guide throughout the process. We'll be sharing all the skills, experience, and history that we've got in this thing with you as much as we can. We'll provide you with the best tools and the strategies that we possibly know is out there. And we'll be obviously investing time and resources into helping you become a successful online trainer. Cool. Mm-hmm. Hold us accountable for that. What is your responsibility in this whole thing? We expect you to implement the everything that we teach you, implement the learning and implement it as quickly as you can. And then also, if there's things that needs a bit of practice, please do that and get good at the things that we tell you about. And then also, we'd love to hear detailed, constructive feedback from you guys where we can improve and what direction we can go. And this is something that's going to be dynamic, because we could literally adapt things this week. If you tell us something this week, we can almost adapt that for the next few weeks. We want you to share ideas that you have. And then, of course, we want you to be a team player amongst each other. And if you spot somebody else battling, maybe helping them along. And then very important to me is that you guys get inspired, but also be inspirational to everybody else in the team. And ultimately, we're going to be able to splash this to the world and share your successes to everyone we meet in future. So that's the roles and responsibilities. So any questions around that? The one that I'm preempting is that, but aren't we competing with each other? And Neil has kind of answered that one in a way. So I'd say, no, I don't think so, because first of all, we're going to talk about, choosing your ideal customer and deciding what type of training you're going to, and what niche you're going to be in. And you'll see that probably each one of you has got quite a unique form of training. Well, to start with, each one of you is a different kind of person, and you bring something unique to your training. So I don't think you guys are competing with each other. So I don't know if anybody has any other questions around this team approach that I've put forward.
Mm-mm.
No questions from me.
Everybody? Shepherd, you're coming on
No,
video. Does
no.
that mean you want to ask something?
Are you
No
able to
question.
hear us, Mr. Shepherd?
The shepherd around.
All right. Okay, well, good. Then we're ready to go. In fact, we're going to have to figure out a way to sort out the audio, because I want to ask you guys. I put this video in the Facebook group, the Simon Sinek video. Let me just make sure I can see everybody. Can either with the digital little hand or your own hand, can you tell me who has watched this video?
I have, and I've read his book.
Oh, fantastic. So you're a Simon Sinek fan.
Not exactly.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
Yeah, I have my own debates on his whole theory, but it was a cool book.
Okay, fantastic. Anybody else watch the video?
I don't think Sibylle was tagged in it. I think everyone else did you tag, Quentin?
Yeah, I tagged everybody that I could see that have registered. But yeah, that's fine. We'll put the link of the video into, I could put it in the WhatsApp group as well as in the Facebook group then. Just again, you guys understand there are two Facebook groups now. There's one that is the open Facebook where there's about 60 people now that have that's come into that group, and then we've created a private Facebook group which will only be for you guys, and this is where we'll share a lot of the resources. But in essence, the Simon Sinek video is basically describing how the most important thing in any venture that you do or in your life journey or whatever is to know what is your why. What is the thing that is driving you? This is in a business. It's people always want to start with the how. How are we going to do, or what are we going to do? What is going to be our strategies, and what tools are we going to use, and those sort of things. But it's actually something that that's going to sustain us and keep us going. The most important thing is the why. So do go watch it. I'm not going to try and do what Simon Sinek does, but that is a good question to ask yourself, and maybe start thinking about that a little bit, because I want to ask you guys to go around now and answer these couple of questions for us on the live. So we are recording it, and but we'll also make some notes.
Shepherd, I think just your microphone is picking up the noise in the background. Could you mute yourself for now?
That's fine. I can mute him from here, but I don't know if he wants to. Okay, cool. Who wants to go first? Neil, I think since you're the captain of the team, I can ask you maybe to have a look at these questions and tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I'll go first, and then Ryan will go second, just because he's got about 8-9 minutes before he has to leave us.
Okay.
So my name is Neil du Plessis. A little bit about my background. I've been in the personal training business for about 10 years now, more than 10 years. I've done sports my whole life. I fell in love with athletics, and then through athletics, to try to get better at that, I started doing Olympic weightlifting. I became infatuated with that, and then ended up going to South African Championships in 2011, which I came second in the country. And through that process, while I was learning how to do that, I was helping clients working a little bit more on athletic ability. And then with my travels, and when I was torn in so many different directions, I started actually working with people just on kind of like the average everyday kind of person, and teaching them the methods that I learned myself when things were so crazy and I had to keep up an eating and an exercise plan. And the type of training that I do is mostly around functional fitness. So I believe that the body moves in through full ranges of motion on a day-to-day basis. And I believe that needs to be reinforced in your exercise plan so that it prevents injury and it promotes longevity. I am currently online. I've got a couple of products that I have expanded my business. We're going to be teaching you the basics of those. But I've got 2 different online products that I work with. One is specifically working with companies, and the other one is basically a fitness challenge that is mostly automated, so I can actually open that up to a very wide variety of clients, and I can probably work with about 50 people at once. And I'm hoping to achieve learning a lot more structure, with Quinton being able to keep me honest and take me through the realm of the marketing and building up your business in the right place. I believe that I've had a lot of ways when I've been derailed because I've been focusing my attention on the wrong areas, and then sometimes just following down a path that actually isn't helping me with my business either make it better or grow the business. And that has been a big derailment in terms of wasting a lot of time. I felt helpless, like things are not going anywhere. And I think I'm hoping to achieve a better structure and focusing my attention in the right areas. And my why is I would love to teach people. The reason that I do this is I don't have any sorts of medical problems. I wake up with a lot of energy. I don't have any aches or pains and any of that, because I've got a very holistic outlook to life. And also with the functional training and with the eating that has become part of my lifestyle, I would like others to be able to live this with the same sort of freedoms that I do. Without aches, pains, with lots of energy, with balanced moods and things like that.
Awesome. So Neil, we're not going to drill down on your whys just yet, because Ryan, I know, is going to leave shortly. So Ryan, can you quickly answer these questions about yourself?
Hi, my name is Ryan Mkwena. I've always been athletic growing up. I played cricket, I played long jump, soccer, all kinds of things. And currently I'm doing boxing, and I'm also a stunt performer. And so the type of training that I do is functional fitness as well. I'm learning also like just a few other things in terms of that I can incorporate into stunt work, bringing the fitness in the stunt industry as well. And then, so yeah, functional fitness, boxing, that's my main niche. And then currently, what am I doing online? I'm not doing anything at the moment. I've just been just putting out the things that I do with my personal training and clients. And out of those courses, I am hoping to actually get that financial freedom, and at the same time be able to help people at the same time, and just bring the awareness that online personal training is actually a thing that is growing, and familiarize people with that. And my why is because I actually am passionate about actually transforming people's lives on a daily basis, no matter how big or how small it is. Yeah,
awesome.
That's it.
Ryan, you mentioned you want financial freedom. Why do you want financial freedom?
I don't like to actually have to worry about tomorrow about losing a client, because if I have someone that is signed up for my training program for over 3 months, then I know for the next 3 months I have a flow of income that is actually coming through, and that makes me sleep easier at night and also be able to support other people.
Okay, so you want to know that there's income coming in going forward and is consistent. What would that make you do? What would that enable you to do if you know there's an income?
So that will enable me to actually open up my own business as well, because at the moment I am at Virgin Active, and my goal is to work my way out of Virgin Active into my own private practice.
Okay, brilliant. So you want your own business. What do you think an own business will do for you?
It's actually going to allow me to actually be able to help so many people in a way that Virgin Active doesn't. Like for instance, most of the people at a gym are like ladies, or specifically when they go to a gym, they feel like they're being looked at. But like my type of business that I would want to have, like for instance, is having like a gym floor that has like second stories. Maybe the second floor will be only ladies allowed, no gentlemen is there. That way they can train feeling safe.
Awesome. That is brilliant. Thank you so much, Ryan. How can you stay for a few more minutes, or do you have to go?
I'm so sorry. Like my client is just looking at me right now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
All right. Fantastic.
All right,
Thanks,
it's nice
thanks
meeting
for
you
joining
guys.
us,
I'm
Ryan.
so sorry.
Bye, Brian.
Bye.
All right.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Ryan.
All right. Who's going to go next? Well, have we got any volunteers? Sibylle, you're smiling so broadly. It looks like you're ready and willing.
No, I can go next.
Okay, great.
Well, my name is Sibylle Kobula. I'm from Purchaston, that's in KZN, and I'm currently not doing anything related to personal training. But that's because I'm working for government right now and my contract is ending next month. So it's a thing of like, I want to start something new. You know what I mean? I want to start like nothing for fun, nothing that's gonna bring me like income, but more like a YouTube channel, like
Okay.
anything that will, anything internet basically.
Like
So
an influencer.
I'm comfortable with working with women, really, to be honest, and I'm mainly like into yoga and group work, any group aerobics and whatever you can name. Do not doing anything online right now, but I'm thinking of starting to venture in that direction.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you're going to do something online, what type of training are you thinking of doing?
Would be like in like HIIT training, anything that people from, what can I say? Anything that people at home can do, basically. I'm just trying to like motivate others, like at the age that I'm in, like the girls that are, some people ask me to like write them like plans and everything, and I can't, I don't know how to charge people, and I don't know how to yeah, basically that. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna make people pay or anything like that.
Okay. Are you going to do it for free?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for free. But I mean, like, if there are people who want to like sponsor me, then that's fine.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
into it.
All right. Okay. Cool. And did you say, what is your why in life?
Why? Honestly, it's just something I really like. It's nothing serious. It's nothing, that's, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. Neil, do you have a question for Sibylle, or shall we get the next person up?
No, I think Sibylle, you've definitely got ideas. You seem to maybe be exploring a lot of things, which is really cool. You definitely have people that are respecting your way of life and your opinions if they're coming to you and asking you for plans. And you're definitely in the right place if you don't know how to implement and kind of deliver that information to them.
Yeah,
So,
this is why I'm grateful for you for inviting me to this group, to be honest, so I can navigate my way around on how to do everything, really.
So narrowing down your niche is probably going to be something that you should do some soul searching on this week and maybe next week as well. Trying a little bit more like yoga stuff, trying some HIIT stuff, see what resonates with you the best, I would say. And then once you pick something, or how you would like to help these people. So you said that you like to do group work. You said you like to work with women. That can be your niche. You don't actually have to pick like yoga or HIIT. If you just want to work out like people doing home workouts and women only, that's already a great niche.
Yes,
but maybe just develop your why a little bit. What is the greater scheme of it? Is it to help people? Helping people is amazing, but at the same time, in order for you to help yourself and to grow your reach bigger, the financial part is a part of it. Even if finances is not a number one priority for you, or it's not number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it's an essential thing if your vision is to help many groups of ladies do home workouts, for example, because you need some sort of cash flow in order to grow a business so that you can help more people.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
You're right.
All right.
Is there anything
So
else that you'd like to share around your why that may have come up while I was talking, or?
I'm gonna think of something concrete.
You're going to have some stuff to do during the week that Quinton's going to be helping you with. So I think that will kind of help maybe just maybe get a little bit more like direction on exactly what the core reason of why you want to do it. It's not an easy thing. It sounds so easy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Yeah, I could have like done it after school or like finishing school, but yeah, it's not something that's easy financially to be like. You need to work to be there, and financially, like people to actually want to come and like be like, oh, Tabile is cool, she can do this and everything. At that time I wasn't like ready and I wasn't sure at what I'm doing, so hopefully I'll get some information here, and yeah.
cool.
You definitely will. And if you haven't caught or if this information hasn't been given to you, you don't need an existing business in order to do this course. You can launch a business online, especially nowadays during COVID times. People are very open to the online thing right off the bat.
Yeah, I saw with your business. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That's
All right.
Thanks.
Who's up next?
I'm up next.
All right, Jorn.
So my name is Jorn, and my background is in not exercising at all. So I was a computer nerd, did lots of games and so forth, and only started training when I was around 21. I did dabble around sometimes in some team sports or so, but never a commitment, because I didn't see the purpose of it. And I can emphasize a lot with people who don't see the need for exercise at all. And I can actually, it isn't mindset change. It isn't, and it's a completely different part of life. Yeah, so not one of those started exercising at 5 years old people. And okay, what type of training am I currently doing? So it advanced from first your typical gym bro bodybuilding style, but already saw the flaws in it very quickly. Went into functional training, but then I saw some debate in that as well. Because how functional is your training if the only time you do the movement pattern is in your hour time span? And now currently I am barefoot running. So in minimalist shoes, or sometimes I do it in barefoot shoes as well, or like barefoot. And then I do some intuitive movements. So just listening to my body and moving it around, and having a communication with like what my body needs that day and so forth. What am I currently doing online? The only thing I'm doing online is like my Instagram page, and that's probably why I'm here, because I do want to step away and know how to be able to give a service online, because I have given programs and so forth, but then I need to link things onto YouTube with other people instead of like my own like instructional videos and so forth. So I would like to actually have a package of myself where they see me doing the things instead of me linking other people and so forth. So that has actually always been my thing. Then also, I never felt comfortable charging people when I'm linking other people's stuff as well. So that was also a debate. My why. It's quite broad. So I suffered from depression like my whole life, and exercise actually alleviated it mostly. That's where I actually, through exercising myself, like in my 20s, that went away. And it's never been my physical body that has been a priority. It's more my mental state. It's improved me mentally, like how I work, how efficient I am, and so forth. So that's probably my why, making exercise more broad and knowledgeable and helping people who aren't able to afford it as well. Because that's a very big thing as well. Like, we're asking all these kind of money, but the people who need it the most are actually the people who can't afford it.
Cool.
So yeah.
That's very good. Thanks, Johan.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing your story, Johan. I learned a lot about you there.
Yeah. I don't say a lot there if I don't, yeah.
I didn't know any of those things about you, but I mean, it's so great to see that how the mental state has changed from what you're doing now. And I think you're going to be able to connect with a big audience of people that don't see the value in exercise. Like, what's the point? Like, a lot of people that don't exercise aren't overweight, and they see exercise for people that are overweight, but that's literally like the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, for me, it's mostly been like, if you exercise, you're better in every single part of your life. You're a better husband, you're a better father, community person, you're better for the business, you're better for like actually the whole of the world. And that's what I want to push. Like, exercise isn't just about making your muscles bigger, it's about actually being a better person.
I love that, man. That was beautiful. I'm glad we're recording this. that was some golden nuggets right there.
For sure.
Okay.
Very good. Cool. Thanks, Johan.
Yeah, I've thought a lot about these things. Like, I've
I've put well-formed ideas in your head. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Shepherd, tell us about yourself.
If your microphone is working.
Oh dear.
Are you having problems with your microphone?
Oh, a shame.
It's still saying that he's muted.
Yeah.
He needs to unmute.
Yeah. Shepherd, can you unmute yourself?
There we go. Try again.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, how are you guys? I'm good, man. I'm Shepherd. I've been boxing. I've been a professional boxer, but now I don't do boxing. I just teach boxing. I'm a personal trainer for teaching boxing. Where I am now on my industry, on my gym, like I wanted also to jump online training to see what it's gonna be like on online training. So I'll jump online training on since on lockdown. I started doing online training. I wasn't know about the online training, but I learned something on online. So I'm so gonna continue to do online training as well. So what are you gonna say? Basically, I teach boxing and fitness. That's my industry, what I teach.
Okay. Is your online training, is it boxing moves that you teach people, or what do you teach people online?
Yes, I can teach also boxing moves and cardio exercise, a lot of exercise. What can I teach on online training? And then wet body as well.
And
Okay.
you've been doing Zoom, right, Shepherd? But you also work at First Principle in Sea Point.
Say it again, I can hear you.
Sorry, I just wanted you to just elaborate. You're teaching online at Zoom at the moment since lockdown, and then you also have your in-person clients, and you teach classes at First Principles, the boxing gym.
Yes.
Cool.
So what are you hoping to achieve with this program?
On this program, I want to achieve to be on online training and see what it's going to be, to help also people to do something at home, like people that mustn't sit without doing nothing, and then to teach people what is life for fitness. I think for me to live a life, when you live for fitness life, I think it's good for me. So I wanted also to teach people how to live that fit life. Also, like in life, and I need also people to do something. Like
Okay.
not sitting around. Yes.
Why do you think it's important for people to live a fit life?
Fit life, like when you wake up, let's say when you wake up in the morning, you mustn't feel lazy, like if you wanna do something, you can just wake up in the morning and go and do something what you wanna do. And then let's say when you do a workout, you need to be sorry guys, I'm so sorry guys, my English is really bad, but
That's no problem.
That's cool, bro. We can hear you.
I can hear. All right. So like for fitness, then when you have fit, like let's say if you wanna do something, like you can feel your body like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can't get tired, and then you can just focus on your body and focus on your fitness. So it's what I like. Also, like me, I've been boxing since 2013 when I started boxing. Then I fought boxing amateur. Then I worked professional 2016. I fought professional. I have 7 fights professional, 3 losses and 4 wins, 2 knockouts, 2 wins points. So that's my break record on boxing. And I stopped boxing 2017 with the last fight. So since from there 2017, I didn't renew my license. Then I injured my left arm, so I couldn't train anymore. Like I couldn't fight anymore. So like I just stopped boxing for simple. Then I focus on personal training.
Okay. So your training again, the niche that you want to focus in is not to teach boxing, but to teach boxing fitness, right?
Yes, boxing fitness, yes.
Okay. So you can train male, female, it doesn't matter. Everybody can moves, right?
Yeah. Yes, I train everybody.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, great. And can you maybe try and tell us what is your why in life? What is driving Shepherd?
All right. For me, I'm from Zim. Then I came in South Africa to look for work. Then I work the main companies. I do painting, I do tiling, whatever what I do. Then I started boxing. Like I joined boxing industry in 2013. Then I said, okay, this is cool for me. Then I learned boxing from there. Then I learned boxing. When I was learning boxing, then I started to learn they started teaching me how to train people. Also to help on the group classes there in the gym. I was helping the group class. Then after that, then I was learning also to be a personal trainer. So I didn't go for school for personal trainer. I learned in the gym. So when I learned for personal training, then I started to have my own clients on 2016, when they started to do my own clients, to train my own clients. Yeah. Okay. Until now, like I'm training my own clients. I have my own clients. So that's what I do now.
Okay. Shepherd, is most of your family here or in Zimbabwe?
My family, I'm with my brother here in South Africa, then my other family in Zimbabwe.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's been like a transformational experience for you. Like it's maybe the discipline from boxing is translated into being able to turn this into a career. And I think maybe that's something that you can impart onto clients as well. I don't know. I don't want to put words in your mouth there.
Yeah, no, that's good. No, that's true.
All right.
Cool. Thank you for sharing, Shepherd.
Thanks, Shepherd. Okay.
All right, thank you so much, guys. I'm also want to try online to be online. I trained my other clients online or during when we started lockdown. I just told okay, let me do Zoom online. Then I tried. Then I saw okay, this is good. Like I'm improving. Okay, so like I just want to keep going. Like I want to just keep teaching people as well.
Okay. Brilliant.
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. That was amazing.
Everybody, and Lit hasn't shared.
Thank you.
Oh, she was telling me, she was consulting me earlier before the meeting. So, Elit, tell us about yourself.
Hi everyone, lovely to meet you all. My name is Elite, and originally I'm also not South African. I just need Shepherd to mute himself because we hear the background sound.
Yeah, Shepherd, if you could just mute yourself, please. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry, Lit, can you start again for us?
Yeah, so my name is Elite, and I didn't born here in South Africa. I born in Israel, and the reason I'm here initially is because I follow the love of my life. Although twice a week I want to divorce him. This week, and he wants to divorce me. This week, on the Thursday, we're going to celebrate 24 years of marriage with a lot of love. But I think it's build this as well. So you don't build yourself from success. Success you raise. You build yourself through challenges. Thank you for everyone for sharing. It's an interesting what Quentin and Neil Duplessis, draw into the training. People that some of them do have some physical background, some of them not, but all of them want to learn something and engage more positively with online. So I'm 52. I'm very proud to say my age, not my weight. I am a yoga instructor for the past 10 years. If you ask me in my 20s and 30s if I want to do yoga, I will think that you cuckoo completely. What does it mean to sit and om? I think that at the stage in my life, in my mid 30s, I attend various workshops to help me to shift to a different place because I felt life has much more to offer than to make more money, bigger car, bigger house. I found myself moving to a better complex, and suddenly I'm looking the following day at the bigger houses. And I caught myself asking, is this what you want to do? Chase one thing after thing? Is this what life has to offer? And at the time came a guy that then I worked for him and I engaged into mind shifting workshop. And that workshop actually then led me, you say, when your mind changed completely and you look from a different perspective and you're feeling also, you're not just looking and understanding here, also feeling in the body, like John said that I felt in my body, then other things start to open to you. So for me, breath work opened for me. It's in yoga, it's called pranayama or pranayama. I was introduced to that, and from that I was then introduced to yoga. As I did yoga, the first few sessions, I didn't like them. My back was sore, I had a little bit of headache, but something inside, a little voice told me, go back, go back. And when I asked why, I never got the answer. So sometimes we need just to listen to our intuition, and I went back. And from that one day along the line, after 6 months or a year practicing yoga, I said, actually, I want to be an instructor of yoga. And I said to myself, that won't work. You try so many things, it won't work. And it actually worked. I'm still today teaching yoga. I'm also teaching breath work. So my passion is about
Sorry, Shepherd, your microphone is unmuted again.
Okay, just mute, just press the mute.
Mr. Shepherd.
There we
There.
go.
Oops.
Oh, no, it's unmuted again. Sorry, Lit.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it sounds a little bit quieter. So carry on,
Okay.
Elliot.
Yeah, so my passion is about to empower people, to empower yourself to live more holistic kind of life in terms of well-being. And people thinks that exercising and eating it's enough. Unfortunately, it's not enough, and COVID show us you need to learn how to breathe also properly for yourself. You need to learn how to energize yourself, not through coffee, but through breath. You need to know how to relax your mind. When your mind relaxes, also the body digests better. In a very deep kind of relaxation, you might even engage with new ideas, things that you never thought before, but they're coming to you, and you start to work through that. So for me, breath work is important. And this year, well, last year, I was accepted to do the advanced breath work course. It can't just internationally accredited, and I'm very, very proud of that because I really tried for some times. And I think because I'm a little bit of rebellion, they didn't like me, but eventually they accept me. So I'm working already with people privately with breath work in yoga. I find that I need to stand out in the crowd, and I find in yoga is a wonderful practice. I just don't like the idea, as Neil said, that people offer that free of charge. I mean, my qualification cost me money. I didn't learn. I had to pay for that. I had to go and pay. I'm still going and evolving myself. So if you want to stay top on your game, guys, you need to constantly learning and add value to your client, and not always directly to what you do. So if you're doing boxing, that's unfortunately to what I said, maybe I'm mistaken, not enough. Okay, you need to have something else to offer as a value. And this is what I'm standing up. I'm standing up to add great value to people in their life. I was quite moved by Sabile, story, and saying that she said that if someone sponsor me, it's okay. But if you don't believe that you need to earn money, why someone will sponsor you? You need to be confident in yourself, to do that. John also moved me about him saying that he was, he recognized or he was treated with depression, and then he starts to feel in his body that he needs to move, and that kind of movement actually detox him, but also create dopamine to help him to feel, really happier. I can later share in the group with regard to John. There is a guy in the state that also does movement that has quite a traumatic trauma or anything. He doesn't talk to me. He's a little bit like, I think he always like on drugs or something. I'm not so sure. But he actually drawing an audience about just movement. You don't need to be a dancer in order to feel better about yourself, to feel more energetic, to feel more creative. So that's by himself, mind blowing. I think Shepherd really rise up, to go from Zim that no one understand how it's difficult there. Okay, I visit once, it's awful, and move from what we call the low salary job or earning or respect of gardener, and I respect my gardener very, very much. Okay, into do something that he found some passion to that. That's like a lot of courage to stand up, and do that. So I think we have a really wonderful group for people. And currently online, I just doing Zoom. I was engaged last year with online. I felt I'm working too hard for online and only I get likes. And I'm sorry, my time count. I do appreciate myself. I do value myself. And I don't want just to get likes. I want to get actually, for me, the reward, it's some people coming, paying, and also saying, you know what, it does work for me, or if it doesn't work, I want it will work for me. So how can we actually help me to feel whole, physically, mentally, emotionally, and hopefully spiritually? That's all. So I'm hoping to be more friendly with the online, and the online will be friendly more with me. and I'm hoping to come up with workshop days and hopefully with programs. Did I answer all the questions?
Yes.
Did beautifully. Thank
That
you
was
so much.
fantastic. Thank you, Elet. We got some great recordings here. I think we can just use that from now on. Everybody had some fantastic stories to tell. So great. Cool. Yeah. So I see we've literally got 2 minutes left. So there's a couple of things that I just we're going to have to let some of this stand over. If you guys will just let us go a little bit longer, just 5 minutes later or whatever. But you'll remember I showed you this slide last week as well, because what we're saying is, what does success look like? You know, Stephen Covey was saying that you should always begin with the end in mind. So I want to know from you guys, this is what Neil and I sat and said, okay, this is probably where people are, and this is where they want to be as an online personal trainer. I don't know if I do this left and right, if it's the same for you, or if it's right and left or whatever. But anyway, so we've put down things like this to say you want to be proficient in consultation and using apps and tools. You want to have online clients. You want to have people that promote you. You want to establish a recurring income. You want a sustainable business. You want a lead generation system. You want to have more freedom. You want to feel successful. You want to have a great impact. So I'm curious to know if those are the reasons that you have, or if you guys could give me some better reasons than what I come up with. So I'm happy to type out a few more reasons if you guys want to give me those. Anybody's got anything else on their lists that's not here? Yes?
Quinton,
yes.
I think that if I say it's quite general. With time, perhaps we need to be more specific. What does it mean to be successful?
Yes.
Okay. For me, it's not to knock the $1 million. Okay. I'm happy where I am, but I want to get money for my time. I do deserve that. I am going to get it. Okay. But I want to create actually not just its impact shift, but that's gone rolling forward. So what I'm doing is going to be paid forward for other people. So when Sibylle comes and tells us, I want to help women, okay, and she helping eventually, let's say 100 women, okay, one of these female in organization actually going to sponsor her program, okay, because she's so valuable for her. So it's things that going to pay forward them, because it's going back to Sibylle, but it's continue to pay forward to others as well, okay? And for me, success is the moment that I see my client after a few sessions have the breath, improving. It's a client that always think negative, is already acknowledged that they think, positively. They're addressing the behavior in a different way. That's for me a success. Okay. And for me specifically, and I think for everyone, where you want to be. So I don't manage yet to reach organization. I manage to work better on one-on-one. So I want to see how can I change or shift that kind of paradigm. Okay, so pay forward, it's a big thing, for me. Okay, it's not just creating impact. What does it mean to create impact? What does it mean to be successful?
Yes, yeah, that's very good. Okay, who else has got?
Yeah, to you. Sorry, Quinton.
Carry on. Anyone else with what would success be for them? With the specific things that as Elet says.
Well, it doesn't have to be about success, just anything that they would like to see on the course that we maybe haven't mentioned in that list.
Yes.
And that's the list that Quinton and I were coming up with, but we want input from you.
Okay, anyone?
Well, if we've nailed it, then we've nailed it.
We got it. Yes. All right, but we're going to spend a lot of time in one another's company for the foreseeable future. So feel free to share that with us as we go along. Because what we're actually going to be doing with this is, you know, this is the sort of the road to success that we want to follow. And it's the three big sections: the plan, the build, and the growth. So we're going to be taking you guys along this journey. But again, when we're talking about designing your business, about your target market and setting up tools and all of those sort of stuff, we want to do it in consultation with you guys, and you guys must tell us if that is ultimately where we want to, if we're heading in the right direction. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing there. So I'm going to just kind of straight ahead. Neil, do you want to go through just a couple of things the guys need to get ready for Friday?
I do. Shepard, could you mute yourself again?
Yes, I'm ready for Friday. I'm ready for Friday.
When the red microphone showing with a line through it, that's when you're muted. So make sure you're muted in between.
Yeah, just now you turned it, you muted and then you turned it back on.
There we go. Oops, now it's on again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
It's all right. I'm ready for Friday.
okay. Cool. Okay, Neil.
Can you mute him, Quentin?
I can, but he seems to unmute himself again. So.
Yeah, it's muted.
All right. So leave it like that.
Yeah, but can you keep yourself on mute, because there's noise in the background that we keep hearing. There's people talking, or there's some noise going on.
Like if I use my earphone, then I can hear you. If I take off, I can hear you guys.
Okay.
But if you mute your microphone, the headphone will still work.
Shepard.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Keep it like that.
Cool. All right. So guys, just so you can start playing with the technology that we're going to be using in terms of the app space, we should all have Zoom as soon as we're here. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to collect your information from you, your first name, your last name, your cell phone number, and your email address. Please give me an email address that is linked to your phone, just so it's easier to download the app, because I'm going to be sending you a link to download the app. When you do so, there's a couple of screens that I want to draw your attention to. So you're literally just going to put in your first name, your last name, select the time zone, and add in your phone number. Then you can go to the next slide. It's just to take up the quick sign-in process. So there's going to be a link that they're going to, if you open it up on your computer, you can bookmark it. Otherwise, if you open up on your phone, it should give you the link to download the app. So follow that link, whatever phone you have, whether it be Android or the iOS, it will link to the appropriate one, and then you'll have the access to the app on your phone. So then to make your profile look presentable and also professional, if you have an existing profile picture, add that one that you feel kind of showcases you or your business. It's basically like a Facebook profile. You don't want to put like a photo of your arm or something in there. It can be fitness related, it can be something to your business, but just something that might look professional, just so that people know when you are adding your clients that they can see you. And then syncing your calendar helps with when you have sessions for your clients. It will be reminding you about what's going on with them. You can also enable alerts, so that as soon as someone's completed a workout, you'll just get a little buzz on your phone, and then you'll know this person has done that workout, and then you can check things up, and you can choose to update it on the spot, or it can be done later. Then there's a quick video that teaches you the basics of the app. I would definitely recommend watching that video. So it's going to come up in the sign-in process. So watch that. When you do your sign up, make sure that you have a little bit of time to watch a quick video. And then from there, you've basically got access to the app that you can start playing with. Again, there's nothing structured that I'd like you to do for this coming week in terms of being on the app. But you can add a demo client, and you can already start playing to see what your client would see when you are adding them. It's not compulsory that you do that. If you have the time, you can. For now, as long as you've done your setup, you've got a profile picture, you've downloaded the app, and if you play around with it, obviously the more you play with it, the easier things will get as we start moving into the more practical things to do with it. Yeah, so there's just little different things on the screens. This is going to show you. So if you click on the bottom, there's a bottom bar on your phone. The first one is your dash. So that's going to give you an overview of what your clients have done for the day. So say you've got like 10 different clients and 3 different ones of whatever the last 3, 4, 5 or 6 different activities that have happened are going to be there. The second is where we are now. It's going to show you a list of your clients so that you can interact with them individually, open up the exercise plans, etc., etc. Once you go into their profile, then you can see their individual calendar. So you can, if people tell you, I can do a Monday, a Thursday, and a Saturday, then you can schedule things in based on the feedback that they give you. I'm just giving you overview at the moment, and then you can also send them direct messages. So there's in-app speaking as well. So if they choose to speak to you on WhatsApp, or if they don't use WhatsApp anymore, a lot of people have kind of abandoned WhatsApp because of the certain politics around that. You have a back and forth messaging system that you can interact with them and send them videos and things like that. And then basically the last thing is just your profile, making sure that you set up the correct units. So you can set up individual units. So for example, if you work in kilograms, that's great. Your default can be kilograms. But if you have a client in America that's using pounds, you can set their specific metric to wherever they are in the world. So that is quite helpful. But you can just go through, there's nothing specific that you can go through your profile, see how the notifications work, test that the notifications are working, etc., etc. And yeah, if you want to add demo clients, that's a possibility as well, and you can start to play around with the features if you'd like.
And even I could do it.
Even Quentin could do it. I didn't explain anything to Quentin, and I just said log in, play around, and Quentin did a demo client that had specific exercise plans, and then he got a feel for how the app works, how the video system works, how to structure things step by step. And yeah, it'll just give you an overview for now, just a general idea. So for Zoom setup, we think that you've already got Zoom. It's important to have it on your phone as well as in your computer. If something happens on your computer, obviously phone is a nice backup. So download the app on your phones as well. And there's just a little overview of setting up your Zoom account.
Okay, so homework for Friday. So we'd like you, each one of you, you've started speaking about your why. So we'd like you to maybe just go write some stuff down, give us some more feedback on Friday about your why. And then also by Friday, we want you to have signed up for the app and for Zoom and have it all ready for us to go. And then I think we got most of your emails, we got most of your phone numbers, first and last name.
Put it in the private group, guys, just so we can also network with each other. Just put your email and your number if you're happy with sharing that information with everyone in the VIP group, not in the big group.
Okay, is that in the WhatsApp group or the Facebook group, Neil?
I think let's keep it on the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
I think that'll be the easiest.
That's good. And then I dropped the links into the Facebook group. You all should be in the first one, but you can please join the second one, which says VIPs, because that's what you are. You are in the VIP group. So please join that group. And obviously, Neil has added most of you to the WhatsApp group, and that's where we are. And we can touch base again on Friday. I'll send out some more meeting requests, like the calendar one I sent. Is everyone comfortable with a calendar sort of thing with a Zoom link in it?
Quentin, can you just send me through email?
Yes,
please?
I will.
That's one. Secondly, on Friday, you didn't mention what time are we going to meet up?
Yeah, it's a good question. It's always with a bigger group, it's difficult to find an ideal time. Is this time on Mondays, is it good for everybody? Or do you guys want to, is there
I'm sorry,
Guys
No,
want?
it's a bit late for Friday. I'm Jewish and we have a
For
special
Friday,
kind
okay.
of blessing. So
So
I don't know
listen,
how we
we're
are.
just talking about Monday for now. We'll go to
Monday.
Friday, but we want to confirm Monday first.
Okay, yeah, let's just confirm Monday. Is this time on Mondays okay for everybody?
Yeah, for me it's okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Shepherd.
thank you. Jordan, by your silence, you are agreeing to this this agreement. Okay. And then Friday, do you guys want to do it sort of, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Sorry, I can do it only from 5 onward. I have clients.
Oh, I thought you said this is too late.
No,
Thanks,
I'm
sis.
talking about the 6 until
Right.
7. It's a bit late.
Okay. 5
At 5
o'clock?
o'clock, yeah.
5 o'clock Friday?
5 o'clock.
You have a
That
client.
work for you, Shepherd? Cool.
At
John?
5 o'clock is good. Good.
Perfect. John? I don't know if you're still there. We can't see your camera. Even your psychedelic camera isn't on. So
There we go.
there it is.
Mhm.
Jordan, we can't hear you if you're speaking.
Maybe it's because your headphones were linked as your microphone.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure.
Put your headphones on, then maybe the.
Or you
Okay.
can just write in the chat. Is 6 p.m. on Monday and then 5 p.m. on Friday good times for you? You can just give us like a thumbs up, or
And he's.
John says Mondays are
Yes,
great.
man.
Fridays he's working until 9.
Wow.
That's a late, that's a late Friday.
She should come back to South Africa. We don't work that late in South Africa. Okay. So we keep Mondays. We obviously can't accommodate that on Friday. So we'll for now stick to it on to 5 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's stick it to that. And then there's a couple of people that weren't here. Obviously, Ryan, we haven't confirmed with. There's also Ayanga and Haroon. So if there's more people that can't do Friday, then maybe we can propose a Thursday or something like this. But for now, let's just keep it Mondays 6, Fridays 5.
All right. Fantastic.
Just a small question, Neil. With regard to the app, I know that you might answer, but you said that we can set appointment by calendar. What happens if client cancel? Are they able, which I'm not so sure who will be happy to cancel that, or we will need to do it on our side? Let's say there is an appointment for a client, he can't make it only for the following week. So we had the option to do it on the app to cancel appointment with client, or they will do that on the app, because I think if we give them the freedom, they will mess up our diary, from my perspective.
Okay, so that's a great question, and the beautiful thing about it is if the client says that Wednesdays are normally good for them and then they can't do Wednesday, what you can do is you can just move that session over to Thursday. You don't have to worry about canceling or anything like that. The client can send you a message, I can't work out on this Wednesday, unfortunately. And it's as easy as taking that Wednesday and just moving it over to Thursday, because you don't actually have to be there for it. And if you don't want everything to sync into your calendar, you also don't have to. You can just keep the app calendar, which you only have access to it, or you only see it when you log onto the app, which is the way I use it, just so my calendar isn't crazy and full of different things. So my calendar is individualized in the actual. Sorry, that just drew my attention. Mine is actually individualized when I actually go into the app, and then each one of them has their own in-app calendar that you have control of moving workouts, and the client can also move workouts if something comes up.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your patience for getting started and for running late. Hopefully we can get better at timekeeping going forward.
That's introductory meeting. I was very happy to hear everyone share, and it was a beautiful process. I like how let's say there's the people that we've kind of attracted into this course. There's weird and wonderful people here, and I'm glad to have all of you and all of your stories. Thank you for sharing so openly with us.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. See you on Friday. Bye.
See you on Friday, guys.